The world is in the middle of an unprecedented food crisis. In 2022, almost 1 in 3 people worldwide were food insecure. And in the EU, basic products such as bread became 20% more expensive in just 1 year. Why is this happening? What is the EU doing about it? And will it get better in 2023? Stay with me and you'll discover it in this video. Food security means having access to available, nutritious and affordable food. And in the long run, food security will also depend on the ability of our agri-food systems to be sustainable and capable of adapting to the effects of climate change. The current food crisis is affecting different parts of the world in different ways, but it has a common origin. In parts of Asia and Africa, the main problem is the lack of access to enough food. And in the EU, food availability is not at risk thanks to the common agricultural policy, but the price of food has become a very serious problem for European consumers. The combined effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, climate change and Russia's invasion of Ukraine have been driving up the prices of what farmers need to produce our food, from fertilizers to energy to animal feed, of which Ukraine is one of Europe's top suppliers. Higher prices for farmers at a time of lower agricultural production in Europe after a hot and dry summer have driven up the price of food by 15% within 1 year, making the cost of living the top concern for 9 in 10 Europeans. In the international sphere, the European Union will invest more than 8 billion euros between 2020 and 2024 to support food-stressed countries in Africa and Asia. And Europe's solidarity lanes have already allowed Ukraine to export more than 29 million tons of cereals, much of it to developing countries. Inside the EU, Member States and the European Commission have supported farmers and consumers with initiatives such as a €500 million package to compensate farmers for higher production costs, or a proposal to lower the taxes on food. In 2023, Europe and the world will continue facing 2 critical challenges to food security: the ongoing Russian invasion of Ukraine and the threat of yet another year of extreme weather events. Droughts, heat waves and floods have a direct impact on agricultural production and food prices. That is why the EU is committed to ensuring the long-term security of our food systems through sustainability and adaptation. The European Green Deal and the Farm to Fork strategy are transforming the way we produce and consume food in Europe, aiming to make it healthier and more sustainable, while remaining a competitive driver of employment, prosperity and regional cohesion. Protecting biodiversity, reducing air, soil and water pollution, or encouraging research and innovation in food production are some of the initiatives that the European Union is promoting to ensure that Europeans will continue to have access in the future to healthy, nutritious and affordable food. If you wish to learn more about the challenges to food security in 2023 and what is next for Europe's food policy, take a look at our latest policy briefings.